Pat McLaughlin here, Mindset Minute. We're going to talk today about the journey to joy. I'm on my way to University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill on Thursday, talking to their entrepreneur class for 2 hours Thursday afternoon. And I just wanted to share with you what I'm going to share with them. Talking about 65 people. We're going to talk about this concept that I've designed myself, and it's called the journey to joy. And basically, this will be attached to the video at the end, but really talks about a couple fundamental things. It talks about the foundation, or what I call the fundamental foundations of life, and I talked about that in my last video. And then really aligning things such as your purposeful passion, having a purpose, having a passion, into what your individual core values are, which is called the meaningful mission, creating a vast vision, taking accountable action, having patient, persistent, persevering progression, and then that you reach joyful jubilation. So real quick, having these things in alignment, I feel, is the secret to life, okay? So real quick, I'll be brief on this. Having a purpose, having a passion, identifying that. They say the top 2 days in one's life is the day you're born and the day you know why you're born. This is the number one thing that people, I think, struggle with. They get into these situations where they're doing one thing and they're good at it, but it's not in alignment with their passion. So finding this out, I call it the why. What is your why? And also in the body, it correlates as a chiropractor, I like to connect stuff with the body, kind of what's in your heart. So that's the purposeful passion. It goes right next to the second piece of it, which is called the meaningful mission. This is what your individual core values are. I actually have 6 of them, and it's to grow, to give, to go for it, to live, to learn, and to love. And those are my individual core values. And if my passion, which my passion is coaching people, individuals, teams, and businesses become the best version of themselves, if my passion is in alignment with my core values, then I can go into the next step, which is I call the vast vision. But before I do that, the meaningful mission is kind of what do you stand for? So the purpose is why, your meaningful mission is what. And the things in the body is kind of what's in your gut and what's in your conscience. Those are the things you will follow. So the next thing is vast vision. That's the goals you make. And I've got a lot of things to help people with goal setting. But if you don't put your goals down in writing, they're not going to happen. They say that 97% of people don't write their goals down, and they technically work for the 3% of people that do write their goals down. That's something I've read, and I do believe that. This is where are you going? Where are you going in life? Okay, and that's your goals. Senses, eye, ears, nose, throat, those are where are you looking at. So this is kind of the connection with that. Then we have to get into the biggest chasm, which is taking action with this vision. They say that vision without action is a dream, and action without vision is a nightmare. So getting these things in alignment are critical. So action is kind of when, I put that down, is when are you going to start? This is your muscles, your bones, your joints. This is movement. This is the toughest part. Now, the reason I put accountable action is you got to have somebody to make you accountable. So having a team of people is very important here. So we go from passion to mission to vision to action, and then we get into what I call patient, persistent, persevering progression. A lot of those words in there, because as we progress, we go through tons of failure. And we have to be patient. We have to be persistent, which is consistent, and we have to persevere through the valleys. And that's important to go through the failure that's going to be necessary for you to succeed. If you want to double your success rate, you must double your failure rate. It's very important. So this is how, that's the question I ask, how? How are we doing? How are we progressing? And really the body connection there is blood, sweat, and tears, because that's what it takes to get to this successful point in your life. And then last but not least, it comes to what I call joyful jubilation, is the joy, right? Is when all these things are connected. And that is basically, who are you, right? Who do you become? And in the mind, in the connection with the body, is your soul. So if all of these things are in alignment, your passion, your mission, your vision, your action, your progression, your jubilation, and you go in that connection, you will find why you are here on this planet. I'm here available to talk about any of these. I've got exercises for all these things. I'll be in Chapel Hill on Thursday at 3:30 if you want to come out there and sit through this class. Happy to do it. That's Mindset Minute.